Okay, so hi all. I welcome you all for the Sprint 19 review and the planning for the next sprint, Sprint 20. So over to the team. Who will present now?
Hi, Gerald.
Yes, hi.
I'll share my screen now, Gerald, from Veena system.
Okay.
Are you able to see my screen now, Gerald?
Yes, I can. Yeah.
Okay. So we are in the sprint review 19, and as you know, we have published the Pearson Go application in both Android and iOS for the beta testing.
Right.
It's in progress, and I guess in 2 or 3 days we'll get the approval and we'll go live.
Yes. Yeah. So hopefully early next week. So, yeah, that was good.
Actually, we have sent you an email for your approval. Proceed with developer review.
Hang on. Sorry. I'm not on my emails yet this morning. Hold on. Wait, sorry, when did you send that?
Day before yesterday. Let me get you the subject name. It's sign off for beta testing. Pearson Go 2.
Hold on. Right, sorry, yeah, sorry.
2 days ago.
Yeah, you're right. I thought I replied to that one. I'm sure I replied to that one.
Sorry, Gerald, please come again.
Sorry, I said I thought I'd reply to that one.
Okay.
Oh,
Okay.
okay.
Yeah. You said I had. Oh, right. Sorry. Yes. Okay. It was the one before. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So yes, I think that's fine. So just refresh my memory where that is now. So has that gone to iTunes and Play Store?
After your approval, we'll be pushing it to the Play Store and iTunes, Gerald.
Oh, right. Okay.
We'll take some.
Sorry. Wait. Yeah, I realised I misunderstood the email. Actually, I thought you'd said we had signed it off. As far as you're saying, can we sign it off? Yes, I think that's fine. If Elvis is happy, then I'm happy. Then yes, we can do it. Thanks. How long does that normally take?
It takes around 2 or 3 days, Gerald, for the developer review maximum.
Okay, so we're still talking about next week. Hopefully, we'll get something out the door.
Yeah, in this sprint we'll go live. Pearson Go 2.0.
Yeah. Okay, cool, good.
So the next task, AUD 653. Over to Elil Kumar.
Yeah.
Good morning, John.
Hi, morning.
Okay, can you see my screen now?
Yes, I can. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So the story for 653 is linked to the bug 757 AUD 757. So while stopping the download process, it does not get refreshed at once. So okay, let me just okay. So the issue was like when I press download, it immediately starts downloading. The spinner comes up, but when I click it again for canceling, it will take like 2 seconds or something for the spinner to disappear and the download button to appear again. So now you use it, and when you click it, it'll immediately come now.
That's cool. Okay. Cool.
So right now this issue is not closed yet, because what happens is like you can see this banner here, free submit, free sample audio, right?
Yes.
So when I click it and click again to cancel, that banner will be you can see a flickering over there. Just watch it now.
Right. Yeah.
I think in the screen share you'll not be able to see it properly. So there is a slight flicker, like half a second, something like that.
Right.
So due to that, the issue is still not closed here.
Okay. Do you know how to sort that out? Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
it's a minor DO issue, but we're not able to find what is the reason actually.
Oh, okay.
There's a relation between the code for this download button and this banner over here at the top.
Yeah.
Due to some reason which we're not able to find out yet, we even asked for help from some Angular experts, UI
Right.
experts. So
Okay.
probably we should be able to fix it.
Sure. Okay.
Okay.
All right. Thanks. Yeah.
Um, so next is AOD 7. AOD 758. So in this header remains in managed storage app even after deleting the course. So what happens is in the managed storage page, even if I click on delete for this course,
Yeah.
just 1 second. Okay, so when you click on delete, earlier what happened was this banner will persist actually. So what
Right.
the courses the user has purchased, it will show up in this managed storage page. So even after deleting, it will remain over there. So now we have changed it, and when I click on delete, the banner will also disappear.
Right.
So that is
Okay.
AD 758. That is
Yeah.
uh,
Okay.
AUD 577. So this is adding the icons for F4G. So Nina had sent us the images, and we've uploaded to the course. Jason.
Right. Right.
Um,
That's good.
Actually, we need one more image from Nina, like this one.
Right.
Uh, just let me just tell which it is. So you can see here this free sample audio, right, for each
Yeah.
courses. So here you
Yeah.
can see top notch as
Sure.
top notch 1, 2 in the levels.
Yeah.
The free sample audio will be given as only top notch, and similarly for submit as well. For the levels, it submit level 1 image will be submit 1. For submit level 2
Yeah.
image will be submit 2. So all these images Nina has given us already. We have it now.
Yes.
But
Okay.
only
Good.
free sample audio, we don't
Yeah.
have that. It should be focused on grammar.
Right. Okay.
Uh,
I tell you what, because I'm on holiday now, and not back till Monday. Can you drop Nina a line? Just ask her for that one. I'm sure she'll be able to do it pretty quickly.
Sorry, Gerald, you want me to talk to Nina directly?
Yes, please, because I'm on holiday, so I'm not going to get a chance really. So
Yes. Okay, Gerald, we'll do that.
yeah. Thanks.
Thanks. So that is about AUD 577.
Okay.
Then coming to AUD 759. So when we add the total MB from the download units and compare, the memory will not be equal earlier. So let me just download some courses now. So now it's downloaded. Okay, now you can see this here. So the unit 1 of free sample summits audio is 23.1 MB here,
Yeah.
and also the calculated storage shows 23.14.
Right. Okay.
So just the decimal place is different, but so it shows equal now. But what happens is like after adding this cancel functionality, sometimes in very rare cases, it will show 1 or 2 MB lesser. Right now it's showing correctly, but we're not able to figure out why it's showing. We're
Yeah.
guessing it probably due to the cancel button functionality. So we are looking into it still.
Okay. Okay.
There is also right now open right now.
Sure. All right. Okay.
So that's it from my side, Gerald.
Okay. Thank you very much. Thanks.
So over to Veena now. I just stop sharing.
Hi, George.
Hey. Hiya.
Okay. Is my screen visible?
Yes, it is. Yes.
Okay. The last one, AUD 576, FOG level 1, 2, and 4 assets. This has
Yeah.
been added to the JSON. I've created a new JSON for FOG.
Right.
That is over here. Focus on grammar. Can you see?
Yes, I can. Yeah.
Yeah. Along with that, we need the size of each unit, Gerald. For every unit,
Oh,
we
right.
need.
Right. Yeah. I remember we talked about that before. Sorry. I think I can't remember if I sent a thing to Dave Dickey asking for that. If not, I'll send a thing off. Yeah. Okay. Sorry.
Okay.
I can't remember. I can't remember if I asked him for that. I think I did, but I need to double check and chase him for that. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, Gerald. And then I've
Okay.
completed for the levels 1, 2, and 4. 3
Right.
and 5 is, I'll complete it in the coming sprint.
Good. Okay. Excellent. So what I'm thinking is that we might be able to release this the end of June. You know, get back on a monthly release schedule sort of thing.
You're talking about
Um,
release with FOG assets also, Gerald.
yes, that's right. Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess we can make it, Gerald.
Yeah. I just I haven't promised that to anybody, but I think that's a reasonable target. Yeah.
So in this release, are we going to give the transcripts also, Gerald, for the missing files and I mean for the audio?
No, I don't think we're going to get. It just seems too difficult to get those transcripts. I don't know.
Okay, Gerald. Okay, Gerald. No.
Yeah. What I want to do is say actually the release is not dependent on that, and we can do that later. But we seem to be stuck on those.
Sure, Gerald.
So let's not worry until we actually get those coming through.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. So
Okay, Gerald, that is all from my end, and I'll just hand it over to Gautam.
hi, Gerald.
Oh yeah.
AUD 756. I had shown a mock-up of that QR code functionality already. So
Yes.
if you want, I can repeat that again, or
No, that's okay. I put another story in actually because I was talking to Joe Wiles,
Okay.
who's the portfolio manager.
Uh,
One good thing about being in this conference, I've got to talk to lots of people I don't normally get to talk to very often. Anyway, what we want is, and I say this is now further on this prototype because she's got lots of videos. She's getting all these videos ready.
okay.
On the QR code validation,
Okay.
we decided it'd be better we want it to almost work like the in-app purchase, to almost have a separate, different QR code for each of the levels.
Okay, Gerald.
So
So
if you look on I've briefly put a story in the backlog for splitting down so that where at the moment you hit the download button, well, someone there would have something which is actually
we had a look at it, Gerald. I'll just explain how it will happen, and please correct me if I'm missing out something.
Okay.
So it's like for every level, you need to have the QR code validation. When the user clicks on buy, he should be the QR code scanner should open up, and the user will be scanning the QR code. And if it's a valid code, he'll be able to enter into the level, or else he'll just be shown a pop-up that the code is invalid.
Yes, that's right. So imagine where currently you click the in-app purchase.
Okay.
Then that will be.
It's like every level will have a different QR code, right, Gerald?
That's right. Yes, that's right.
Okay. So this functionality should appear only when the user clicks on the level for the first time.
That's right. Yes. Yeah.
Okay. So can we have the access codes also, Gerald, for
That makes sense.
levels?
Yeah. Now. Yeah. Also, the other thing is I've got to investigate a bit more about how these access codes are going to work, because I think she's now thinking that maybe this thing where we say, oh, we just have a local validation, we might need to link to something to do that validation. So for the moment, let's just keep it as a sort of mock-up, as it were. But I think we might get the point like we were before, where we actually link to a URL or something, so it has to be an online. On that.
Okay.
But so for the moment, sorry, if we just keep it as a let's just show the functionality in terms of though it was doing validation. Yeah.
So
yes, I think
you wanted to be like some URL kind of validation.
Well, for the moment, let's just pretend it's validated and gone through. You know, because we're still at the mock-up stage, really. It's almost like prototyping. And meanwhile, next week, I've got to sort out how we might do this other validation. But that comes to a bit of a bigger picture, which I'm going to talk about in a minute, actually, about where we're going with the product. So,
okay,
so no, it's good. It's good. I mean, she's very pleased when I showed her things. I think we just need to, and I say she's carrying around in a bag, I don't know, 65 videos or something, but she wants to review them all and see what they're like. So, so yeah, we're getting there. So the target for this is November, which I think we're okay with. But I think for architecturally, we got to think about that access code validation and how we might do that. But that's something I've got to discuss with a few other people in terms of what we might do.
Sounds really great, Gerald. We're happy to hear that.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I'll just take 5 minutes at the end of this and just explain where we're going with the roadmap, which is also very exciting, I think. So.
Superb, Gerald. Thank you. So
no problem.
Yeah, I guess we are done with the review. So, to Kalpana.
Hi.
Hi, Gerald. Let me share my screen. Just a minute.
Sure.
Are you able to see my screen now, Gerald?
Can. I've got one. That's it. Yep.
Okay. So, just a minute. I'll just refresh my screen once. I'll give okay, so moving to next print. Gerald, we have created 2 stories, one for add FOG level 3 and 5 assets along with the icons.
Okay.
And then another one for integrating those JSON files to the Pearson Go app.
Right. Okay.
And then we saw you have created one story regarding QR code validation. So we have included that as next print.
Okay.
So
I put one. Sorry, I was going to say I put another story in. Okay, that's second. That one. Yep. Okay. So just to give you some background, this is, I think it might have been before your time, Kalpana, as well. Pearson Australia, nothing to do with Pearson English. This is the regular kind of non-English language part of Pearson. They were interested in our app because for other languages, so French, German, Spanish, whatever, doing the same. And now the more I think, and the more we've now, because this was sort of at Christmas time, I think where we've gone now with the app, I think it's better that they actually would have a separate app, which is basically a clone of our one, so whatever they want to call it. So I put this little story in, so to ask you guys if you could do some list of the task and sort of estimate. So if we were to say, okay, we want to produce a clone, a copy of the Pearson Go app for Australia, and so they can have their own app, how much work would that be so that we can actually talk to them about the effort and the budget? Whether we've got the resources to do that is another matter. Does that make sense?
Gerald, I have a small query here. It's like the architecture and everything will be the same like our application, but the assets will differ. Am I right, Gerald?
Yeah, the assets, the branding.
Except the assets, everything will remain the same like our Pearson Go application.
For functionality, yes. Yeah.
Okay.
But obviously, it'll be different on the stores. It'll be its own app on the stores. It'll probably just be for the Australia Play stores and things as well. So,
Okay.
but I had no idea about how much effort it would take to actually say, okay, guys, we want to produce a lookalike app for Australia, and then we can start talking about what they need to do. And I say, in terms of the budget, that's one thing, but in terms of who's going to do that, it's another, because you guys are going to be very busy for the coming months, years even. So it's it's who would do that work. But if they engage another team, then we could actually give them the code, obviously, as a starting point. But if you can have a brainstorm session just amongst yourselves, and just kind of brainstorm all the things we would need to do if suddenly I said, okay, we're going to do a copy of the app.
Okay, Gerald.
Okay, Gerald.
We get it.
So this is just to estimate the time required to clone the app, and then the list of tasks involved in this.
Yeah, if we can have just a list of the tasks and the sort of rough estimate for each of those tasks, that would be really, really useful. After,
Sure.
It doesn't have to be, it doesn't have to be down to the day, but if you said this task will take 2 weeks or 4 weeks or 6 weeks or.
Okay, fine. Gerald? Gerald, we can't hear you.
Go back to them and say, actually, this is the amount of work it would take to do.
Okay.
Sorry, Gerald, we lost you in the middle. Can you come again?
Sorry, Yes. Hold on. So, can you hear me now?
Yes.
Yeah. So it's a list of the tasks and the approximate effort, whether it's sprints or weeks or whatever that would take to do those tasks. So I can go back to them and say, okay, if you wanted this, this is the amount of effort you'd have to be able to fund. Because they'd have to come up with the money, and then it's a question then how do we resource that? But that's not a worry for the moment. It's just to say to them, actually, if you want your own app, yes, you can do this. This is the amount of effort.
Okay, Gerald.
Okay, so it doesn't have to be wildly accurate. It needs to be in a.
Okay, that should be a rough estimate.
Yeah. Yes, please.
Okay, Gerald. So this is not related to functionality development. Can we change this type from story to task? Or
Yes, of course. Yes. I don't
can
mind.
have it as a business task. Okay. Okay, Gerald. And then we will add the release task as well.
Yes.
And Edil, do you want to take up the leftover bugs? MB, okay. 759, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
760. 760 camera background issue.
That's done, right?
It's done, but in some cases it's failing because
Can you take it up and then complete on time?
Because it's Simbo has to produce that issue in some cases, so we need to check it again.
Sasi checked and he confirmed it is working fine, right?
It's still
Okay, fine.
Mm.
Okay, we have taken 2 additional bugs in the current sprint, which was left over from the previous sprint, Gerald.
Okay.
And anything do you have for the next sprint, Gerald?
No, not apart from those bugs and things.
Gerald, Gautam here. I have a small query.
Sure.
We have a story AUD 773 related to Google Analytics in the backlog.
Oh yes, okay.
We were just looking at that, and the thing is, like, you have mentioned the sheet over here.
Yeah.
If I click on that, then just a minute, Gerald. The last edit was made by James Hall on November 5th, 2014.
Okay. Yeah.
So,
now we need to revisit this in the coming work, which I say I'll talk about in a minute. I think I had a look at. I mean,
the
most
thing
of this.
is like we need the
Latest.
Gmail.
Sorry. Say that again.
Gerald, we can't hear you.
Can you hear me now?
Gerald?
Yes. Can you hear me? Yeah. Hello.
Hi, Gerald.
Hi.
Yeah.
Hi. Can you hear me now?
Yeah. It's fine, Gerald.
Yes.
So,
Okay. Sorry.
Yeah, I was asking about the Google email ID. I mean, the Gmail ID for this Pearson Go applications, Google Analytics.
Okay.
Yeah, please.
To revisit this. I put that in there. I mean, I think most of it holds out. Let me. I don't want to do anything about that for the moment, really.
Okay.
This is part of the bigger discussion I want to have about where we're going with the product, and in terms of validating how this might and would work. But yeah, we don't need it right now. We're going to need it soon, though. That's all.
When we are taking forward, then we might need it. So I just wanted to give a heads up. That's it. Okay, so
Anything else, Gerald, from
I haven't got anything else for the moment. I've got lots of stuff coming over the horizon, but nothing right now. So, have we got enough for the sprint? Well, actually, I mean, we could do some work on the analytics story then, in terms of some background, because, I mean, this was obviously done a long time ago. I think it would be good to get
the thing is, they have mentioned each and everything in the applications and all. Analytics, when we are using analytics, it might take some data in the background, and as of now, the application is kind of an offline application. So after the user download the file, we can use the application offline itself. But then if we have to use analytics, then the app has to be connected to.
Yes, and that's why I really didn't want to talk about it now, because what we're going to be doing is one with more with connectivity. Yeah.
Okay.
So, but
we might consider some filtering in that sheets, I guess,
Consider what? Sorry, say that again.
Sorry, Gerald?
I missed that.
Okay. Just a minute, Gerald. If you have a look at that sheet, it's like they are tracking each and everything in the application. Like when the user opens the application and the time he has been using the application, and even the user who has used the application 1 month of time. So from our developer point of view, it's like each and everything is not required. Maybe the feature which is mostly used and the feature which is not used, maybe like that we can.
Well, what I want to do is sit down with some people and actually go through in terms of exactly what we do want, because I'm not sure why, when James did this.
We have an idea. We might able to guess which feature the user is using mostly, and which are the unwanted features in applications also.
Yeah. Okay. I mean, I think that's a general. In terms of precisely what we want to capture, I need to go back to our people and actually say, well, yeah, okay, because they're thinking they can't do Google Analytics at all, which they can't at the moment. But when we go forward doing our new products, then we will want to be doing that. So I think we won't probably do this for those products we've got at the moment, but the new products, which are going to need online connectivity at some point, it gives us the potential to do that. That's why I didn't really want to rush into this one, because I think we need to do a bit more thinking about it, about how that might work.
Okay, do you have any other queries?
No, that's all from me. I mean, I do want to just talk about what we're doing in the future. So, have we got enough for the sprint though to start? Can we complete the sprint? Can we get the sprint started?
Sorry, Gerald.
Have we got enough work in the sprint now? How are we looking?
Gerald, we can't hear you.
Sorry, how are we looking in the sprint now?
Yeah, I guess 11 points and 2 bucks.